Okay, we are live now. So thanks a lot, everyone, for actually coming and all those things. Today, I will just give a brief intro of what we are going to do with the Cuvette externship program. So this is a very innovative program which we have launched to cater lots of problems of getting good work experience. Uh, Let me share the screen and start directly with the presentation. After the presentation, I will start taking the questions. Okay. Uh, Let me share screen. Okay. So, um, so with the first program we are starting is like externship at Able. Let me give you a first introduction of like what Able is. Able is an edtech company which is selected by Y Combinator. It helps students to get jobs into business development, management, sales, and all those things. They have really good number of clients like Flipkart, Zomato, Swiggy, everywhere their students are there. So our first externship program is with Able. I will go first with what is an externship. So externship is a combination of program which is built by a combination of learning company and to give you a good company exposure. So how does the externship goes? It is like similar to internship. It gives you a similar experience of the internship along with good mentor support. So we will be having mentors throughout the program who will be supporting you. So through externship, you can take multiple exposure of various companies and see like how work experience looks like working at a particular company. Now, why should I do an externship? Right, this comes up like up to the mind of every student. Means what is this externship and why should I do it? So it gives you the exact experience of an internship along with guided mentor support, as I told earlier. If you work on a means what happens is that on a project or anything you work on a like dummy problem statement. Here you will be working on a real problem statement which will be given by the company Able, and you will interact with the company employee as well. So every week you will be having like a session with the company employee where they will come and give a presentation, or they will give guest sessions on what happens in actual life, how they deal with the challenges, how software challenges are there. So it's just like virtual internship experience. What happens is that it's an easy way to get work experience throughout the year. What happens is that if you go and apply for internships, it is always needed that means you should have some prior work experience to get an internship. But it is like a loop, right? Means to get a work experience you need internship, to get internship you need work experience. So externships are a very good way to actually explore various companies and get to know about their culture and know about their personal means know about various company cultures and all those things. So this is nothing new to there is nothing new in this externship program. If you just Google search is like what is an externship, so you will get like lots and lots of article. People have been actually doing it very much it globally. So I know many of the students in Europe and many of the students in USA who have been doing externships a lot. There are universities also which promote externships. So they want their students to explore as much as the industry and then get to know that what they want to do in their life. uh, the last thing means some of the queries which came like means do is it like a very kind of a certification program? So it's a definitely no. If you're just looking for certificate, I would say that please don't join this program, because this program is to give you the actual work experience, and only students who will be successfully completing it will get the certificate. So you have to actually work on a company problem statement under the guidance of the mentor. You will interact with employees, and then at the end if you successfully complete it you get the certificate. Who should do this program? So the first is of course college students who are looking for some work experience. If you are a final year student and sitting for placements but you don't have any prior work experience, so most of the recruiters look for like do you have any prior work experience or not. So this externships can be a good way to mention that I have worked with this company remotely, or I have worked with this company's problem statement. If you're a working professional and if you're looking for a career switch, suppose you are working in some other domain and if you want to come into software development or means whatever, so we are doing right now Python Django. If you want to build a career in Python Django backend development, you should definitely try this program. If you are a school student, again means there are few school students who also keep on messaging us that can they join the program. So if you're having some decent understanding of Python and Django, and if you're looking to get some industry exposure, it's a good go ahead, just join the program. What you will get after successfully completing this program? So first is of course certificate of externship at Able. So those who will actually successfully work on that problem statement and means who will be actually very attentive during the program, they will get an externship of able. Next is top performers will be added to the top 1% pool of students on Cuvette. So what is top 1% pool? When you become a part of top 1% pool, we share the list with all the companies, and companies directly reach out to you. Means it may happen that you don't have to actually, so sometimes happen that companies directly call you for the interview, and they do not actually, go with the assignments and all those things. So you don't even have to apply for the company. You just have to show your interest that you are open for working, and then many companies will start reaching out to you for opportunities. Next thing is that you get exposure to what working at a company looks like. So it is a very very important thing. Means when we are in college, we do not know like what happens in a company, and when the final year comes, we start preparing for jobs, and it's a very hectic schedule, right? You start paying to a lot of high amount of payment is done to a lot of ed techs, and then you learn those things, and then you do struggle for job, right? What we want is that you start taking experience of various companies right from your college, and then at the end of the college you will be definitely having a lot of job offers. So this is what you get an opportunity to work at a company, on a virtual mode. You get a chance to network with a lot of software developers, and again, get a chance to interact with the founders as well of the company. What is the program overview? So you will explore what working as an intern at Able looks like. Next thing is that you will work on a problem statement given by the company, and we will develop a full stack project on a Python Django. So that there will be a problem statement, and that problem statement is a real life challenge for every company. So that will be given by the company that this is the project which we have to build. Then we will be having a mentor. We will be having a TA who will be supporting you throughout the project, and you have to work on that. You can keep interacting with employees of the company on a weekly basis. You can keep interacting with mentors, right? So this is the overview of the program. It's a 4-week program which will start from 7th of Feb. There will be 2 live sessions from the mentor every week. In the live sessions, we will cover on the macro concepts, that what will be the next target, and we'll solve all your doubts on the live sessions. Then you have to have a prerequisite, so that's why we got a form filled with you guys. So there has to be, you should have some understanding of HTML, CSS, and Python Django. If you do not, if you're completely blank out on Python Django, then it will be difficult for you to do the program. But if you have some basic knowledge of the Django as well, means how APIs work, how Python Django admin panel, and if you are proficient in JavaScript, you should definitely try this program. And then again, every week we'll be having webinars from the employee of the Able, so you will get a chance to interact with their employees. What is the cost of the program? So the cost of the program is rupees 900. Many of the people asked is like why it is paid. So we will be having a lot of industry mentors to guide you throughout the program. That's why. So we have to pay those mentors as well. So that's why it is a paid program. Is there any referral program? Yes. If you actually refer this program to your friend, and if the friend registers, then you will get a 200 cashback. You can find more details of it on the registration page. Um, so this was just an intro of the program. And now, if you have any questions, I would be happy to help you out. So you can ask all your queries from the comment, and I can take those questions. Okay, there are a lot of questions, so I will go one by one. So, can we learn new things in internship? Yeah, definitely, you are going to learn new things in internship. So, if you have basic understanding of these things, you will actually master your skills on those things when you will work on a real project. Can we get certificates? So again, we are not, when giving certificates to all, it will be like who will be successfully completing the program will get a certificate. Devansh is asking what is the duration of this externship. So duration of this externship is 4 weeks. It can extend to like 1 week more. It depends on like person to person. Means if you can complete it on time, that's okay. There are some students who need some more time to learn. Then you take your time, and then it can extend to 1 week more. Uh, Vishal, Vishal, please come fast on main topic. We all know what is internship. Great. I think Vishal, if you have any question, you can ask. I have completed the PPT. Yep, Karthik. So if you have exams this month, so this program will again start with some another company. So you can join that program. Vishal, can we speak in Hindi? If Vishal, I think if you have any query, means if you want to speak in Hindi, you can directly ping me on Telegram, or you can directly message us on WhatsApp as well. We can directly talk there. Uh, Karthik, I've already mentioned the cost of the program. Uh, Shahbaz, I've already mentioned the cost of the program. Vishal, I mentioned that it is not a free program because you have to pay the mentors on guiding you. So there will be so Devansh, there will be like the whole week is divided into two part. For for 3 days we will give you one task, then we will discuss the doubts, and then for the next 3 days we will give you the next task. Yeah, Deepak, you can definitely write this project in the resume. In fact, you can write it as a work experience as well, that you worked remotely on a able jobs, problem statement. Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm there. If anybody has any other question, you can ask. So the mentors will be from Cuvette as well, and then on weekly basis there will be someone someone coming from the company as well. So we are working in collaboration with the company. So every project and every detail will be shared with the employees as well. So there will be like a mix-up culture kind of thing. So next externship is actually planned like after 20 days. You can wait for that if you want to join that. Yeah, Deepak. So mentor will be there to actually, take some important sessions on a bi-weekly basis and then to solve your doubts. So we will be sharing the learning resources. So there will be no, so many people come like, whether we will be actually teaching through live coding. It's not a teaching session. We don't want to actually spoon feed you. We want, we want you to actually, means do the things yourself, fight for it. And then the mentor will be there to actually, teach all the important concepts, which will be actually, difficult to understand. So, yeah. So the question is like, do mentors will guide you exactly? Do a company approach? Yeah. So we will actually start from the basic only. We will actually, be breaking the problem statement, and we'll start from that only, like how you approach a problem statement, and then start building on things. So there will be, we will divide everything. We will tell you that, for these 3 days you have to do this. Then for these 3 days you have to do this. So this will be a guided approach kind of thing for a problem statement. So, Ashpriya, for the first week, we'll be actually doing the brush up of the skills. If you don't have any basic knowledge of Django, what we suggest is that we will share all the materials that you can learn from these things. If you have good understanding of Python as well, you can actually cope up Django in 1 week. And then of course, means whatever skill you can actually learn alongside building the project as well. Okay, welcome. Anybody else has any doubt regarding externship program? Would be happy to help you out. Don't be confused regarding the program. That's what we want. If you think that it is helpful to you, you can join in. If not, then we are not actually forcing anybody to join the program. So first we'll be building it in local machine, and then we will actually hosting it in the last week. Anybody else, guys? If you have any question regarding externship program, see what I can say regarding the program is that why we built this program. Many of the students were actually not getting internships or not getting proper job offers because of lack of work experience. Now, how you can get work experience? Either you go for like internships, but if you go for internships, people will ask for your prior work experience. So this externship acts as a bridge to give you, a work experience. Then after this externship, you can definitely apply for internships, right? That is going to definitely help you. And many of the universities in USA and Europe are already doing it. So that's how we thought let's bring it to Indian students, and that's what we are doing. Individually or 4 or 5 months group build project. So everyone will be actually working individually, but what we do is that we make a group of 4 and 5 students, so that you can interact with them, and means it's kind of a bonding kind of thing, networking kind of thing. So you will be working individually on a project, but there will be groups in the cohort. Okay, so I will be closing in 2 3 minutes. If you guys have any question, please let me know here. If not, so I will be sharing the PDF as well in the group, and I will share this video link as well. You guys can actually think on it and decide whether you want to be on this program or not. So tomorrow is actually the last date for registration. Um, so you can actually think on it. If you have any queries, you can directly on WhatsApp as well. You can actually ping us on Telegram as well. I have mentioned by Telegram ID, so you can ping me there as well. Would be happy to clear all your doubts. So either so what we do is that we means randomly select people and allocate groups. If you want, you can make your own group as well if you have friends there. Deepak, I think you are talking about if I want to join your team, then how can I? Right now, we are not hiring. We are not open for hiring. So you can keep following our LinkedIn, uh, so that we post every opening there. So whenever there will be opening, means you can apply for it. Right now, we are actually hiring for community moderators. If you are on Discord, then please check it. Okay, so I'm closing this session. Please go through the video and I will send the doc as well. If you have any queries, you can uh, ping me there in the WhatsApp or Telegram. Bye bye, guys. I'm closing this session. Bye bye.